Dear friends, probably almost good afternoon. It's really my personal honor to take part in such a distinguished panel of the speakers today, especially from the representative from the Olympic movement and my colleagues from the organizing committee. The theme of the session is a major sport events defining the nation, and it fits perfectly with my personal understanding of significant role of Olympic movement that I always used to say, something that makes things happen. And today I will show you through using the word Olympic all the time, through the preparation for the games in Sochi, how our country defined our nation. Certainly it's all about legacy. The case we just heard about the Qatar and the Doha success, it's also about the legacy. This country did tremendous work building literally from the scratch, and this is similarity with my native city Sochi. They built in 5 years infrastructure that they're going to use as a sport center for the generations to come. You know, in accordance to the classification that my colleague Paul Dayton allowed you in the morning, we are somewhere in between third and fourth stage of the preparation for the games. I hardly would call that it's a dissolution, but so anyway, the recognition and understanding of the real challenges is already past, and now we're firmly on track, and I will tell you later on. You know, it will be unforgivable to spend such a huge amount of investment, funding, and the time that is most valuable things in the life just for 2 weeks of celebration, even the biggest social or sport events. Certainly it's all about the legacy, and you know, the deed that the country is patient to do is to expose the nation on the world and help break some stereotypes. And I'm pretty sure that my colleagues on the panel will confirm it today. The games in Russia are serving for us as a catalyst for redeveloping economic and social change, and will leave unprecedented legacy for my country. That's true. In fact, Russia is using major sport events to help to re-establish ourselves and to develop a new Russia. You know, since 1991, when Russia broke up and Soviet Union broke up, Russia became independent, we lost plenty of sports facilities in the form, especially winter, in the former Soviet Republic, and as a result, sports participation in our country, it sounds strange, but it's true, was very low. However, the recent achievement, like the great success in Guatemala, when we obtained the historical right to host Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games in 2014, or later the awarding of Summer World University Games in Kazan, are evidence that Russia's strategy to revitalize sport is bringing its first result. The efforts of our government are really tremendous. Just imagine, we got the dedicated federal target program for the development of sport all around the country that will, in the next 5 years, create more than 2,000 state-of-the-art sport venues all around the country. You can imagine the amount of this investment. And I'm sure that by 2014, this long strategy will allow Russia to take leading role, at least in the winter sport that I'm in charge for now, but maybe in other fields. You know, the confrontation based on ideology has passed, and 2015 Games will be true celebration of friendship, respect, and humanity. Before I continue, let me offer some words about our progress in recent months. I should tell you that our project is firmly on track and within budget. The design work for 7 sport venues have already been completed, and almost 100% of land for sport venues. This is the most challenging things you can learn from your personal experience in London. Is already allocated, has been allocated, and this about 850 hectares of land. It's a notable achievement, especially taking into consideration that we just months ago finalized our sport venue location. Now our unique games concept has become even more compact, more efficient and safe. We have already started construction of the first road in the mountains, connecting 2 clusters, the mountain and coastal cluster in the mountains, and 2 depots or fract yards for the construction materials are being built in the coastal cluster in our Olympic Park to manage millions of tons of construction materials every year, serving for probably the biggest in Europe or even in the world construction site. In fact, construction has already begun for plenty of projects, and all projects will have started by summer of the next year with the construction in order to fulfill with our commitments to start the test event in 2012. Our President, Mr. Medvedev, and Prime Minister, Mr. Putin, both strongly support all this effort, and they firmly believe that the Olympic and Paralympic Games in Russia is an event that will demonstrate our best qualities to the world. That is why, as an organizing committee, we developed a far-reaching and demanding vision. We have aligned its objectives to reflect Russia's strategic plan up to 2020, and to deliver any global sport events, you as a potential organizer or suppliers should first think about strategy and define very carefully strategy. In our case, the Sochi vision is very simple. We aim to create innovative Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games that will celebrate the spirit of new Russia, and through the positive sustainable changes will inspire the world. We have shaped our vision into the structure of the diamond and polishing it hard for about 1.5 years. And you can see on the screen the 3 sides of this figure represent 3 main components of our vision. It's innovative games, Russian spirit, and the positive changes. Inside the diamond you can see 9 strategies that we have developed especially to achieve, to fulfill with our vision. And our vision calls for innovative games, and it reflects the fact that development of innovation and technologically advanced branches of the economy is a strategic imperative in Russia. Innovation are our future, no doubts, and we invest in huge money in innovation. We also want you to learn more about our past and present in Russia. Therefore, our vision also calls for the celebration of the spirit of Russia. There will be many intangible changes in Russia that you will see shortly. For example, we will increasingly count on the scrutiny of the world's media, and greater transparency will follow and will stimulate further positive changes. And we've got the very impressive example in Beijing. You saw how could be changed dramatically the country and the city, working hard in preparation to host global social and sport events like Olympic Games. And now I'd like to bring some of our 9 strategies to life by looking at some of our specific program in detail, so you understand better how we will use it. All of which that will help in turn really define the nation. Strategy number one. Sochi, my native city, is a city where you feel at home. In order to achieve this, we need Sochi to become a model city of social harmony infused with Olympic values. This is so important because Sochi is a multinational city like London, and with more than 110 different nationalities living in peace.